Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. We're just gonna I'm gonna hit random. It's Eve. We just played Eve, and as much as I actually do enjoy Eve, I do want to play, random gave me Isaac. So I'm gonna play Isaac today, and that's gonna be a good time, I suppose. Isaac, of course, is your standard character, normal stats, all of the base stats, basically. And he also starts with a D6 because I've beaten the heart with Blue Baby. And that's awesome because the D6 allows us to reroll stuff, and it's going to make our run super great. So a lot of people are going to be mad that I'm not using this to look for the secret room, but I don't care. I don't want the belt either because that's pretty bad. If we find health, we're absolutely going to that curse room because curse rooms are often great. Yeah, that's about it. We're not going to get another reroll for the belt, unfortunately, so no item for us because speed up is pretty much worthless. I don't think I have any need of it because I am fast enough for the whole game already as I start. And a little more speed, probably more likely to be harmful than beneficial. Today you're going to see the last episode of Ratchet and Clank for this game. That's not the secret room. I hate when this game does that. Whatever, let's kill the boss. Larry Jr. probably not going to be a huge concern here. Isn't usually, but then again can always decide to do crazy things and damage you. Anyway, as an update on my story about running 3 monitors, I got the right adapter this time, and for whatever reason, it's not recognized when it's plugged in, so I can't use it. Because it doesn't know that there's anything plugged in, so I can't do that. And basically I'm like never gonna get another monitor working. It's just sitting there staring me in the face, but it won't work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Larry Jr., you are trolling. I mean, I'll get through it eventually. Eventually. Come on, something's gotta die. There's our extra health, so if I were to take damage, I would be okay. Still be able to go to the... Are you joking me? 2 useless items? I'm restarting. Items were too bad. But I will take the Thin Odd Mushroom, and that's going to be fire rate up significantly, damage down, which sucks, and speed up, which sucks, but the fire rate will certainly make up for the lack of damage for now, and hopefully this run will be getting more damage out of things in general. How much health is in here? Half heart. Screw it. Super Troll Bomb. Well, whatever, it could have been worth it. I mean, not that Sacred Heart could have been in there because we haven't had a Devil Room yet, but could have been worth it. It definitely could have. Maybe this is going to be the secret room. Indeed it is. We get a Soul Heart, which I kind of shouldn't have taken, but I don't care that much. What is he doing? What? What are you doing? Alright, that's some AI that I've never seen. I've never seen it do that. Don't want that. Don't want to use a bomb on it either. Save that for a tinted rock or some such. Or, another secret room. Could be nice. But like I said, I'm very disappointed and annoyed by this whole 3rd monitor thing. Hopefully, I'm going to get it working tomorrow when I go... Well, today for you guys. Hopefully it's going to be working when I go get yet another adapter and hope that one works, but for whatever reason, it's just not recognized when it's in the computer. So, everyone asks every time I fight Steven, is it more likely to get Steve versus Little Steven, or Steven versus Little Steve based on which one you kill first? No, that is a myth. It does not matter which order you kill them in, you will have the same chance of either item. Does not matter whatsoever. That is just an old myth that, well... Unfortunately, people still believe, but it is not the case. So, I just kill whichever one happens to be easier to kill. Alright, and I mean, at least we know we're not getting a bad item here. Why not try? Nothing else to do with my D6. And nothing else to do on this floor. Yeah, that key was something I need to bomb to get to, and I don't really want to do that. Little Steve shoots homing tears along with us. Can be pretty nice, potentially. And we can reroll Little Steve to Steven, it's just unlikely. It's like a 1 in 5 chance or so. So, you may as well take that chance, because I'd rather have the damage up than the extra tears, in all honesty, since, I'm preparing for the Isaac and Blue Baby fights, of course. Oops. But you know, I'll take either, because they're both good, and it's still a damage up, essentially. Which is all you can really ask for, since either way. But, yeah, I don't know. That's just life. Alright, we're gonna see if we can't kill these... Nope, never mind. I messed up. I kept shooting, and I didn't want to keep shooting, and... I was hoping for a small rock, but screw you. I got my bomb back, so it's alright, and I also got some money, which makes it a little more alright, I guess. Nothing to reroll, unfortunately. I'm gonna save my bombs for now. Well, my one bomb for now, because, hey, look, a tinted rock. It's almost as if I was planning for that sort of occurrence. Alright, then. I mean, I'm gonna put it here and hope that this is close enough to check for both. Well, 2 soul hearts, which again I probably shouldn't have taken, but don't care. Doctor's Remote, touch it so that it does not appear again in the run, and then re-roll it for the relic, which, yeah, it's early enough in the game that the relic is a super useful item that will likely give us a ton of soul hearts throughout the run. Gives us a soul heart after every 4 rooms completed, I believe. And apparently, dropping familiars drop less frequently as you get more and more dropping familiars, which is interesting, and I mean, it might be the case, it seems to be the case. So, we won't pick up any more of those, basically. You know, little Chad, sack of pennies, that was quite a jump, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, those kinds of things. I don't have any bombs or keys, so I can't get to that. Much as I might like to. Calm down. The fire rate is very helpful. It definitely is. I do appreciate it. But I do also want to start stacking damage before it's too late. We do have a key now, which is nice. I can go to the next item room. Oh yeah, I want to start stacking damage before it's too late, before we're fighting Isaac and such, in order to, you know, not be taking as much damage as humanly possible, so because of the fact that it'll be firing at us so much. So the Blighted Ovum is another replacement for Gemini, much like Steven was. So that's fun, I suppose. Should be pretty easy. We don't have to kill both sections this time. We get a range up, which I honestly don't mind, and of course I'm going to check the Devil Room and reroll there first. Yeah, I'll take the mark to give us damage up, speed up, and another soul heart, and how's my range actually right now? My range is not that good. I wouldn't mind taking that, but I'm not going to. I think it's nice to stick with 1 red health. Alright, fine. We'll go to the shop right now then. You know, I will make the best of this if I can. And, geez, that kind of sucks, but now we have a compass, which is nice. I'm going to buy this because it's a teleport. I don't exactly want to hold on to that for the rest of the game, but I might. Because, I mean, geez, it'll allow us to teleport through out of the mom room so that we can see if there's a deal with the devil or angel room, but there won't be an angel room because we just took a deal with the devil. So it's kind of, hey, whatever. Curse of the Labyrinth means there are 1.8 times as many rooms, but basically twice as many rooms. 2 bosses, 2 item rooms, 1 shop, 1 of whatever else. We don't have any keys. I'm going to use a bomb for this chest then, just in case there's a key in it. It's a pill that cannot possibly be bombs or key. Friends Till the End gives us 3 kamikaze flies, which do twice our damage. We can go to the boss challenge room, fortunately, since we only have 1 red heart. So I'm happy about that. And that's going to be my next stop, I guess. Nope, there's a key. And we don't have reroll charged up, so we didn't lose anything. We're definitely going to take Polyphemus, because that'll allow us to shoot big tears that do lots of damage. And if they overkill an enemy, they continue on half as powerful, which is nice. And since we have the super high fire rate, we can do a bunch of good stuff with it. I'm going to the curse room like a crazy man. We know where our secret room is, but I don't want to go there because I want to keep my soul hearts as much as possible. Yeah, so by the way, we have red tiers now, and that means that normally the threshold for that is having 5.5 damage, but when you have Polyphemus, that threshold becomes 15 damage. Tears up is useless for us, as is speed up. We have as much tears as we can possibly get. We are firing as quickly as we can. So let's see, this pill, bad trip, that's unfortunate. But yeah, getting a tears up would not have helped us. It would have been a waste of my time and possibly health. I have no water in here. My throat is actually kind of hurting pretty bad. Can't open that. But we're on the way to our second item room, as well as we'll go back to reroll in the boss challenge room, absolutely, because that could make a huge difference for us. It's nice having a high fire rate with Polyphemus. That makes it an actual, like, an item that can stand on its own. Just like without... Because normally it's a great baseline, like if you get Mom's Knife, Brimstone, Technology 2, things like that. Any tier effects mostly that actually change your tiers go well with it in crazy ways, and you suddenly can destroy everything. Range up, we can do better. And by the way, that's using the boss pool, so we're running through boss pool items, which means we're going to be more likely to see good ones. You know, pentagram, health ups, things like that. It's nice having all these rerolls. And since it's an XL floor, we're going to have tons of rooms in order to reroll or get rerolls with. There's another key, so we'll be ready to go to the item room here. Note that I don't want to take like Mom's Knife, Brimstone, etc. But if the item room is just like, hey, here's Mom's Knife, I'm going to be like, yeah, I guess so. So I'm sorry in advance. I'm not trying to make it happen. Or it's the miter. So what that does is it gives us an extra 50% chance that any non-specific heart drop, as in a heart that comes from something that doesn't always give the same type of heart, it's an extra 50% chance that that is instead a soul heart drop. So it's not an additional 50% chance. Like, it's not like we have a base 10% chance we get the miter, we then would have 60% chance. It's actually it's like 2 consecutive chances. So that's how that works. But it does put us over 50% total. So it's nice. Oh, that hit me. That's garbage. But we did pick up meat for damage up and health up, which is quite nice as well. Larry Jr. shouldn't cause any problems. And we now have nothing to reroll, which means we are going to beeline for the bosses. Fight both bosses, see if we get a deal with the devil or angel room, who knows. I know it's going to be a deal with the devil if we get it. And since we're not going to be taking any red heart damage, that should be a likelihood. And what also happens to be nice is that we will get a D6 charge. No, we'll get one a little bit early, unfortunately. But it probably won't make a difference. Great. We'll get a charge after this room, unfortunately. So we won't be optimizing, but there's nothing else for us to reroll besides the 2 boss items. So I'll lose 1 charge, basically, because I'd rather know if I'm taking Deal with the Devil or rerolling a Deal with the Devil or that kind of thing. Okay, that was an easy fight because my damage is actually really good. I definitely want to reroll that, but like I said, I want to hold off on it until I know if I'm getting a Deal with the Devil or not. Where hopefully Technology appears. Technology would be fun. So Pestilence is going to give us a cube of meat, which will rotate around us, blocking enemy tiers and damaging any enemy it comes into contact with, stacking with later cubes of meat to be awesome. Or not awesome, depending. Spirit of the Night, Sister Maggie, reroll. Nope, don't want either of those. The Nail's not very good, honestly. And the Monster Manuel is terrible. So now it's on to building rerolls for that other boss item. And then, I mean, I can leave this floor at any time, mostly, but I want to keep going because of the relic, dropping me a soul heart every few rooms. So I can maximize my health that way by just clearing the floor even if I don't have anything to reroll. By the way, keep in mind, this counts as the second of the 2 floors. It's Caves 2 rather than Caves 1, but if we used Forget Me Now, which we won't, even if we get it, it would take us to Caves 1, because that's just how it's coded to handle XL floors. But what I was saying is, that means that Greed has a 50% chance to be in the shop. So if we get that opportunity to go to the shop, money-wise, we have that 50% chance. So this reroll gets us a cube of meat. I knew that was going to happen. I should have known that was going to happen. And we can't reroll it because, yeah. So I will take it, though, because the second cube of meat is really good, allowing it to become a familiar that shoots along with us while still maintaining its previous functions. I totally forgot about that, but I knew it. Like, I know that, and I should have thought of it immediately. But now we can go look for key drops, get soul heart drops, and that kind of thing. Sometimes I forget random things, like On an XL floor, the second boss has the pool for both bosses. So if you reroll the first boss item, it's always going to take from whatever pool the second boss is using. So if you fight the Fallen, for example, you reroll your first boss item into a Devil Room item. So you can just get 2 good Devil Room items if you've got tons of rooms left to reroll with. Quite nice, I must say. There's a key, which is excellent. We still have nothing to reroll, but that is totally okay. I just want to get soul hearts, basically. And there's one. Probably won't get any more than that, but it is, it's nice to keep your counter high. So, you know, there's that. Still only 1 orbital, but yeah, okay. I'll use a bomb for a key. I like keys. The thing that sucks about XL floors is if you have the money to go to shops, it does cut down on your shop count by 1. And that's always a sad thing because, you know, you want to buy more shop items if you've got cash for it. Ah, look, a tinted rock. Perfect. It's exactly what I want to see when I'm finished exploring. And next room, we should get something from the relic. The miter is doing work, getting us tons of soul hearts. That's why I opened that as well, because soul hearts are relatively likely, just because there are so many red heart drops from chests and things. So we still have 1 key, which is good. I don't know where the secret room is, because there's no mini-boss in it. Because it can't be yet. It can't be until the next floor. So the compass won't help me there. It doesn't show us the secret room unless there's a mini-boss in it, and it doesn't show us that that's a secret room, just that there's a mini-boss. So that's left to your personal inference. I really want to open this chest, so why not? It got me a soul heart, but it didn't get me a key back, which is what I was hoping for, but still, like I said, I just wanted to do it. So I did it. If the Devil Room is miraculously there again, I would be happy, but it won't be. I can tell you that for near certain. But, moment of truth. Nope. Alright, away we go. Depths 1. That's good. Depths rather than Necropolis is always what you want to see. Always. I can never think of a situation where I'd rather go to Necropolis. There's our small rock to lower our speed, increase our damage, and increase our fire rate, but our fire rate won't be affected. Mostly I care about the damage up and the speed down. Those are 2 things that I like a lot. And looks like it is indeed affected by our multiplier from Polyphemus. People always ask that, like, if you get an item that has a damage multiplier and then you get normal damage up that's additive, does the multiplier affect it retroactively? And yes, it should. Because I don't see any way that the formula can't be reevaluated and include it in the multiplier with the way the game is coded. I could be wrong, but that's how it looks, and it's how it looks right now. We are going to get Little Gish for this fight, which is an excellent familiar. It's probably my favorite because it shoots tears that slow enemies with great efficiency. And while it is more tears that we're firing, that doesn't matter too much because Polyphemus made it so that we're firing so few, as well as the fact that it slows, so that means that Isaac's tears, when he's slowed, will shoot less quickly. They won't move as fast, and we also just don't have as much to worry about. 2 of spades is exactly what I wanted to see. So now I use that, I get 2 keys, and I go to the item room immediately so that I can maximize my rerolls. What is it going to be? Deck of cards, which we will absolutely use once to see what card it gives us. The Sun. Oh, as much as I want to keep the Sun, I'm not going to, because the Fool will help us out on the next floor. Forget Me Now I'm not going to touch, so that it can appear again if I do something silly on the chest and reroll through all of the item room pool, so that it refreshes. Of course, it could freeze as well, but it's supposed to refresh, so I like to count on the game to do what it's supposed to do. Although, Undefined also isn't supposed to ever happen, ever. So, you know. We're just going to keep rerolling, though, because I don't want to use it. I don't. Like, I like it, but I like the D6 more. Until the very last moment when it's time to end the run, then I'm fine dropping the D6 for something fun. Okay, so we got a soul heart there, which is nice. We've got a tinted rock here, which is also extra nice. And that gave us 1 soul heart, which is totally fine with me. Maximize our rerolls. Of course, we go to the item room again, see what it gives us. Hopefully what it gives us is something truly beautiful. Truly, truly beautiful. Yeah? No. that would freeze enemies, it's quite good, but it's not dropping the D6 good. I'll check out the challenge room, because challenge rooms can be nice. They can give me good things. 99 keys would be nice. Had I known that this run would go the way it has, I would have absolutely taken the Guppy's tail, but at the same time I don't have and wouldn't have too many keys, so it might not be a huge thing. I'm going to play this thrice, because why not? Allows us to go to the shop, which I will do. I'm going to pick up this health because it doesn't really matter. I'm not trying to maintain any sort of low health or any sort of particular health. Okay, fine knight. Don't be a jerk. It's not a charge. This is a charge, but I'm going to bank on the fact that the map doesn't continue for too long. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So I'm just going to waste that charge because it doesn't matter. I wouldn't be gaining anything out of keeping it. And I am going to go to the curse room. It will give me another super troll bomb and show me the location of the secret room, which contains... We'll see. Dad's key. No thank you, and I'd rather reroll in the item room because there are more things that I'd rather have from that. All I'd really want from the secret room is raw liver, which, you know, that's great, but it's pretty unlikely. So, you know, spider bite would be nice, but we do have a little gish, so that's not a huge thing. I am going to go to the shop, see if it's greed. It's not greed, it's the ladder. I'm going to reroll the ladder. I'll pick up the treasure map, because now we will have the full map on each floor, not including the top secret room. Because it shows us the layout of the floor without showing us where the icon rooms are. It shows us the secret room as well. So now we have the icon rooms from the compass, and we have the rest of the map from the treasure map. So that's good. Take this, let's be on our way. Remember this floor, if we go to the boss, that's fine, because we can leave the room and thus see if we earned a devil or angel room afterwards. It won't be an angel room, but, you know, I'm just saying things in their general sense, rather. God, sometimes that dude is so fast. But we can beeline for our item room, which is excellent. It's always where I like to beeline. And unfortunately, our boss is far away, so I can't use anything to... I can't do anything fast to get there, basically. Item room is Ghost Baby. No thank you. I have enough familiars. I can only support one more, though, as it turns out. But I don't want that. It would shoot spectral tears, by the way. And that's not bad or anything. I can just get a better item from it, basically. Whoa! Oh, that's garbage. You should not have done that. You shouldn't have done it. Wheel of Fortune. Just going to check in here. It's a golden chest. I have no keys to open that with. Let's see what we reroll Ghost Baby into. Let's see what's in our secret room as well. We'll no longer know if it's greed, so we may as well just walk on in. And that means that greed is in the shop because we didn't fight greed on the last floor, and there's no mini-boss elsewhere. Demon Baby, another familiar. Shoots automatically. No thanks. High fire rate, low range, by the way. I don't want it. Selfless knights are the worst kind of knights. Alright, you faced die. Pill is range up, alright. The pill can't really make a difference in our play. There was nothing that pill could do that would actually mess with this run too much. Tears down would have sucked, but I have a very good rate of fire, and the tears down would have only done so much. So I think that we're really kind of in a situation where it doesn't matter what the game throws at me, I'm in a pretty winnable place. So it looks like we get 2 more rerolls max, and I want to save one for the chance of that devil room. So many soul hearts, the miter is so good. So good. But for now, reroll city in the item room. Abel, another familiar, but the most garbage familiar in the game. For sure, it mirrors us, shoots our bombs back at us, basically. Doesn't ever hit things. Is probably a special item. sucks in every way, you know, it's just not worth having. It is really not worth having. It's such a bad item. Alright then. Like I said, I'm not sure that we're getting another reroll on our item room thing before checking for the devil or angel room. So we're just going to kind of head over there. Alright, let's get this then. Blow that tinted rock up. We've had good luck with pretty much everything this run. And that is good, because I have a lot of soul hearts right now. Tons of money. Too bad there's no use for it unless we get a beggar, which I wouldn't really count on. Yes, it was likely that I would be able to get another charge if I used that one, but I don't want to take that chance. All right, we would have been okay. Go into the curse room. 2 soul hearts. It was worth it. Now we'll do this fight. Yeah, we would have gotten that charge, but like I said, I didn't want to take chances. Alright, it's going to be easy enough. I don't care if I take a little bit of damage here. I have a ton of health. There's a tinted rock as well. But of course I'm just going to cheese. I'm just going to stand here. You're a big jerk. Claudie. You know that? Claudies are the worst. You're just standing around here trying to mess with me. Alright, we get stem cells, which is unfortunately a shot speed up. Really the same thing as the last tinted rock. But we are going to not necessarily take it immediately, I guess. I'm not taking Abel, so, you know. I wouldn't mind re-rolling stem cells. Yeah, it's a health up, but shot speed up, I'm getting so many soul hearts that it's not a huge concern, and I also wouldn't mind not having health, because I get so many soul hearts that Polaroid invincibility is a thing. If there's a 2-heart deal, there's a good chance I'm taking it. Not that 2-heart deal. Actually, exactly that 2-heart deal. Yes. So now we have 1 heart, and then with that 1 heart, we take this, and then we re-roll this. We already saw the tail, but we could see the head. Common Cold is good, though. I do indeed like Common Cold, giving us poison on our shots. We're now 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. We also have 9 lives. We would revive with 1 health. Do I take the health now? I mean, it affords me a deal with the devil on the next floor. So that's kind of, I mean, it's bad and it's also good. That was a fortune teller machine in the other room. I am good here. But it would be fun if we got another Guppy item, which, by the way, can appear in curse rooms regardless of anything. Like, it could just straight up be in the curse room, in the red chest, that is. Only in the red chest, not on a pedestal. Because that's, the red chest doesn't use a pool. Why are you guys not dying? Oh yeah, we took a shot speed up, which is bad, because shot speed is terrible in every way. So that's why I didn't want that health up, and that's probably the reason I shouldn't have taken it, because not because of Polaroid invincibility, but because of the shot speed. But whatever. We are indeed going to go to the curse room, even though it's now going to cost us to go in as well as to go out a full heart each. So that's really bad, but I think that the potential benefit is too great to pass up. Claudie. Claudie. I'll use bomb for a key. It's pointless to do that because it's not going to reach as far. It's not going to reach the other side, but, you know, may as well try. We are going to get 1 more boss item to reroll here, unless it's a cube of meat, then I can't reroll it, and that would suck. But, you know, we can try. By the way, poison damage is set, rather than based off of your damage or anything like that. Come on, Guppy item. Soul Heart. Alright, so we only went -1 to go in, so that's at least something. The boss had better give me a health up, and then we have Guppy's head in the deal with the devil. That's what I want to see, even though the deal with the devil is very unlikely to even exist, since we got one on the previous floor, and that means that we have a 25% chance of what we would have had after this boss. So that's pretty bad, and thus unlikely, I must say. But it could still happen. So that's what we're counting on, basically. Come on, Skolex, don't do me bad. I know, I normally would say don't do me wrong. But no, this time, we're counting on you. There we go. That's hopefully enough to kill it. Worst day. Well, let's take our health up and leave. We still have that chance to become Guppy, though. There's a curse room. I'm going to the curse room. I could use the arcade to get down to half of a red heart and thus polar invincibility, but I don't care that much. You know, I feel like this is a pretty winnable run with our current setup. 2 soul hearts, so it was free to come in and out, but it didn't benefit us in any way. Alright, game. I get it that you don't want to give me what I want. I've been 1 item away from Guppy that I could have taken at the start. 2 runs in a row now. Yeah, last run I could have become Guppy had I just taken that first Guppy item. This run, same thing. It just would have put me in such a bad health situation, and I didn't know where the run was going at the time. It's too tough to commit to something like that early. That's why I don't do it. But maybe I should sometimes. I mean, obviously I should sometimes. Alright, let's get you, and then kill you with Steve? Thanks, little Steve. You're the best. Okay, I can kill you the normal people way. Normal people being with my meat boy. Meatball, really? Okay, it gives me... we got a key, so we now have 4 keys. We're set up for the chest, which is all good. I have so many soul hearts that I'm not too upset about taking a couple hits here, although I shouldn't take any hits here because, you know, I've played this game for 500 hours almost. But whatever. Sometimes these things happen. I'm not paying all of the attention that I could be. I can't believe that they hit me as well. But this is probably going to be a pretty quick fight. We should be able to just kind of shred through the heart's health as well as anything that it spawns. So that's why I'm not entirely worried. And as well, poison damage, I'm just going to eat away a little bit at a time, and it's going to be glorious. Our Polyphemus tears do have a lot of damage, though, which is quite good. Bomb state coming right up after this boss, I assume, after Ducaflies dies. Perfect. And then, yep, there we go. As if on cue, we are now prepared quite well for whatever's to come. Alright, I have no bombs, so there's no reason for me to go and try and check the tinted rock that doesn't ever exist, but could exist. That Devil Room just doesn't offer us anything. Alright, this is a good chance at what we want. No, but those kamikaze flies doing twice our damage, as they do, are going to do a ton of damage because we have this whole Polyphemus business. Yeah. This is another reason, like, it would be actually really nice to get Guppy's head, because it would spawn the kamikaze flies as well as because it would make us Guppy, and then we wouldn't need it anymore because we were Guppy. But, like, if we had it without having these other 2 Guppy items, that would be really good. Simply because the flies would do so much damage. It might sort of be worth dropping our D6 for, which is something I don't usually just kind of toss around. No. I mean, we get all these soul hearts, what does it matter? But still, alright, we do have 2 keys to spare. Wow, that was worth it. That was completely worth it. Alright, why don't you just die, and then we'll all just be happy together. Shot speed up is basically a range up as well, because, I mean, we can travel... The tears can travel further because they're moving faster, so the same amount of time gets them further. But I don't know if I care. Alright, so this we have an alright setup for the Isaac fight. The slowing is going to help us a lot. The fact that we're not firing a ton of tears, most of our tears are made up by our familiars, in fact. If we didn't have our familiars, this would be a really easy fight, I'd say. But we have high damage, low frequency tears, which is all you could ever ask for against Isaac and Blue Baby. So, excellent, basically. New. Alright, we're just taking a ton of damage, but fortunately I have a ton of health. So maybe it doesn't matter. And I don't like you, angelic babies. Oh, look at you. Why don't you just teleport into me? I mean, I had the time to dodge away from that, because they're not going to hit you when they first spawn out of their teleport. So it's your own fault if you get hit, and it was my own fault that I did get hit, but still. pills. X-ray vision. X-ray vision's nice and all, but no thank you. I do kind of want the parasite real bad, so I might do that. Friends Till the End is a great pill for us. I will take the parasite, but I don't need the X-ray vision because I'm not going to farm greed or anything. Did I not touch this already? Did I just... Oh, that was the first run that I restarted. That's right. And since I know you'll all get mad at me if I don't, bomb our way into the secret room with it. Not greed. Not even a slot machine to blow up. Oh well. We'll keep coming back to reroll and hope for something good. By the way, the parasite is when our tiers hit something, they split into 2 tiers going in perpendicular directions. And those do tons of damage as well. They do full damage, I believe. Okay. I'm probably not going to full clear the chest or anything. I mean, I'm losing a lot of soul hearts, so I can't really afford to mess around too much. Unfortunately, this room we lost immediately, basically because we didn't get them into their laser lock. But you know, we should. Well, I say lost immediately, but I just mean that in the sense that it's a personal loss. We should still be able to win the room relatively easily. Alright, I didn't get him in a lock either because I was busy running away from the spit that it spawned. Oh no, that's a sucker. That's a sucker. I'll never make up my mind. I keep forgetting. The second ones always hit you pretty much unless you actually do the smart thing and try to set them up so that they, you know, activate early and then you dodge that. But I'm lazy a lot of the time and I shouldn't be. Pestilence is so much easier to kill than War, but we still, yeah, we should have War right at the end anyway. Soul Heart and reroll. 2 good things that we totally want. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. But I'm a lazy man, I guess. I don't know. I do want the damage up, but I also don't. So I'm not going to take it, I guess. Because I don't really need a damage up. I think that I will be able to win this fight. Come on. But I might, I will go back to another room to get more charges. The reason I won't take it is because I want to be re-rolling 3 items at once. Because it goes through things more quickly. Even though I said I don't think I'm going to do a full clear of the chest, I might have to in order to get those items into things that I want. Mostly because I'm a crazy guy. Strength is a good card. I think it's probably going to be more effective for us than that other item, or the... Yeah, I'll just use the Friends Till the End pill before I go into the Blue Baby fight so that they'll exist, and then I'll use Strength in the Blue Baby fight to get that 1.5 times damage multiplier and have an easy fight, basically. Like I said, I'd want to get at least one more reroll here, so I'm going to do that. Triple Loki should not be a difficult fight for us. I say should not because stranger things have happened, but it really shouldn't be. I should be able to make it out of here taking no damage. Should, again, stranger things. But there we go. Only down to 1 Loki, and that last Loki is about to die. That last Loki is now dead, and we have our reroll. Is our reroll going to be awesome? Is it going to be everything I ever wanted? Who knows? I don't. But we all will soon. That is not at all everything we ever wanted. So, I'm just going to finish off. I'm going to take Kamikaze because it's a good item. It's funny, someone commented, "You think Kamikaze is a good item?" I said, "You think it isn't?" Because, I mean, there's really no way it's not a good item. You can use it infinitely, for free, as many bombs as you want, just by walking into a wall. Oh look, I'm not taking damage, and I have infinite bombs that damage things. I can look for secret rooms with it. It's a good item. Alright, let's use our strength card. Oh, my tears are huge. Actually doing like a noticeable amount of damage to Blue Baby with each hit. Also, it's shooting a lot, and I don't know why. I mean, Blue Baby does shoot more than Isaac, But this seems like a lot for the amount of tears I'm firing. Oh, you can see my health, can you? That's fine. See if I care. My tears are so big. Alright, that's a win. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. That was a nice random. Next time we'll probably play like Cain or Judas or something. You know, the fun high damage characters. Like I said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. That was backwards. Whatever, like I said, next time I will see you there.